got something for you.
No, thank you.
Oh my God, I was so country. Basically, Carrie Underwood. I've been told that before.
I think that somebody just called me. I can hear him. Here it
Nobody
comes.
even likes you. Your friends are all right here.
Hannah's
Me and
not
Cher.
here.
Hannah texted me today and said she doesn't like you.
That's not true. Hi guys, welcome
Hi.
back to She Show Videos. We are your hosts, Elizabeth, Brittany.
Yep. And before we even start, get subscribed. Okay? Welcome.
Today I have a new one for you.
Ooh.
Something that you've never even heard of.
No.
I didn't hear, well, if you've heard of it and I haven't heard of it, then I give you the free liberty to be our content creator, because I was like, what in the...
That's a lot of work though, so I'm gonna say I haven't heard of it, even if I had. Continue on.
Have you heard of something called pleasure mapping? Me either.
It sounds like formal though, like real.
So I thought this person was just telling me what it, like, they heard it on the streets and this is what it is. Like, it's a whole thing. Like, you can Google pleasure mapping. Go ahead and type it in. And it is where when you and your partner are first gathering together to hump uglies or bump uglies, however
Thank
you
you.
want to say it.
There's one right way and one wrong way.
I say hump uglies, whatever. You actually diddle or fiddle with yourself, and the person watches to see how you pleasure yourself, so they can then use some tips and tricks when it's time for them to pleasure you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. I have some thoughts.
Okay, hit me with them.
I feel like this serves a purpose.
Okay.
Okay, especially for people who are not versed in the sexual world. If you're new to sex, if it's been a long time since you've had sex, I think we've talked about this before. Finger banging is not my preferred version of foreplay. I will finger bang myself. Also, how do you see in there like what I'm actually
I think it's
doing?
more of like a, when you play with your nipples, is it a stimulation area or is it something that you avoid? Or when you like rub yourself, I think...
So they're not just watching like the primetime action, they're kind of taking in the whole...
Like, what do you play with to get yourself going?
Can I just tell you?
I guess you can, but...
Have you ever just...
No. First of all, I think... Me personally, I think it would be weird to watch a gentleman just diddle or fiddle with himself in
I
order.
agree.
Like, do you get yourself all the way almost there and then like?
Then what?
Because I feel like that's a wasted night. Like, I'm a mother.
I don't like, are we making eye contact? I'm confused.
Am I
Like,
sitting in a chair writing notes?
Exactly. And
I don't know how
I'm
this
the
works.
one who's diddling. What is happening?
Am I watching
The lights
something?
have to
Am
be
I
on.
watching you? Are you talking? Are you? What if he's like whispering
Can't
from
we just-
behind the curtain?
See, maybe it's just that we're hands-on learners as opposed to like tactical or strategic learners. So maybe like I would prefer the first few times we're banging that you just tell me like I don't, that's doing nothing for me. And maybe you don't tell me in the moment, maybe you tell me after. And we've talked about this,
Okay.
like maybe you draw a diagram. I don't know. Okay.
Never draw a diagram.
Maybe you say like, ooh, I like that. But I feel like setting aside time to just watch each other masturbate, one, seems like a waste of my time. Can you make a video? Can you make a video?
Pleasure mapping video?
You know
I'm
what?
sure you can.
I am a corporate trainer, and if it's the same
I feel like there-
points every
and
time.
you can get multiple documents in at once.
It's
So
like when you save a really good tit pic and you keep recycling it for your
I would
lovers.
never do that. I'm only sharing fresh pics.
Or a
For you.
dick pic or whatever you're sending, and you just keep recycling. If you make one pleasure mapping video, you could share it with all of your lovers.
This is how I like to pleasure myself.
Is that what you title it?
No, that's the intro.
Oh.
Before you cut out to you masturbating,
Ew.
you start with saying, "This is how I like to pleasure myself."
Do you have like lotion and tissues around? It's like, what is happening?
Do you give
I'm not
a
into
formal
this.
explanation like, I prefer
maybe
water-based
that's-
lubricants.
No, maybe that's a discussion
Oh.
before. Let's pre-work,
Okay.
So they know what to expect. You can't just send a video of yourself masturbating with no communication leading up to it. That's how you get the police call. I'm certain that's how you catch a charge. I've never done it, but if somebody sends me a video and they're like, this is how I like to pleasure
What
myself.
if you give, like, I could just see you being a corporate trainer being like, and if you reach in the top left-hand drawer, you'll find the Chamber of Secrets.
I would.
I know.
I feel like, but then that takes me back to the question, like, is that what you're supposed to be watching? Do I have to actually say it, or is this more of like a watch and learn?
I don't know. I feel like there's some things you're probably going to have to say. But I feel like there's a difference between pleasure mapping myself and then someone and I having intercourse. Because when I do it myself, it looks completely different from when somebody and I do it together.
I agree. I'm not a sensual masturbator. I'm usually like, okay. We gotta.
You're out of breath?
We gotta get it. We gotta go. I'm built up, pent up. Something's happening. I'm in the mood. I'm not like. There's no. It's not the same.
I agree.
If my sexual encounters were like my masturbation, that would be C dick. Okay. At least. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And I'm not into that. I like the foreplay.
So
It's
no,
such
no
an
pleasure mapping
interesting
for
concept.
you?
If you've ever pleasure mapped, please let us know.
Or
I want
if
to
you're
hear
a fan
about
of
it.
pleasure mapping, please also let us know. What does it do?
Have you ever made a video? I feel like that's a fair question.
Did we just break open the pleasure mapping world
Oh
with
my
that thought?
god, we should coin this. I have to edit all this out or someone's gonna steal it. We gotta go.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
That's what you're concerned about?
Who told you about this?
Some girl
How
at work.
how did they not know about this?
I didn't know it was a real thing. I thought they were just lying.